Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Mountain Harmony Gardening. I'm Kristen, and today we are going to talk about small space gardening. Today, we're going to be talking about small space gardening. I know with the garden around me, and you've seen it before, that I do have a good-sized garden. But I didn't always have this much space. This has only been within the last 10 years that I have had this much space to garden in. So I used to do it on a much smaller scale. And I recently found these epic grow bags, and I love grow bags. They are a great solution for small space gardening. Plus, in my garden, I love that you can pick them up and move them wherever I need to move them. So today what we're going to be showing you is I'm going to be planting them up and kind of talking about what is actually able to be done in a small space. Now I'm going to talk about what can you plant in grow bags. Well, I have got a patio tomato, which means that this is a smaller variety of tomato than my big ones in my regular garden. So I have a small tomato cage right here that I'm going to be using because they'll still need some support, but I know they won't get quite as big as the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and just do like I normally do. Make a hole. Put the tomato in, bury it a little bit deeper. And there we go. Put in its little tag so I remember which variety it is in case I'd like to grow these next year. And then go ahead and put the tomato cage back in and push it down as far as you can get it. There we go. But you don't have to just plant either flowers or vegetables in one. I actually like to do companion planting. And I still have some marigolds left over, and they are really good companion plants for tomatoes. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in a couple of marigolds in this planter. And I also have another basil, and I have some calendula that I want to put in here too. And it's trying to rain again on me. It smells so good. But I think I can get this done pretty quick before it starts raining really hard again. Plus, it's not quite as hot out here either. So I'm just going to plant these on this one side of the planter. And this is new soil and also has some mulch in it. So I'm really not amending the soil too much because this is really good stuff. All right, next, I'm going to put in my little basil. I'm going to put it right here. Get that planted, put in its tag, and then I'm going to put the two little calendulas that I have left over. I've been putting them all around the garden because I really want to see how pretty they are this year. I know that they are beneficial as far as an herbalist goes from that standpoint, but I want to see the flowers. And then, of course, I'll get to save them too. All right. Okay. So now I have that one planted up. And I want to talk about the one next to me here. I have a petunia, another marigold, I have a couple of snapdragons, and then here in the center, I have some jalapenos and some peperoncinis. So I know that these are going to get kind of big, but I want all these grouped together because they will give support to each other. Ooh, a little bit of sunshine now. And I want them in the center because they'll be the tallest, and then these will be smaller around the outside. But I have these flowers because they're companion planting, plus they will attract the pollinators too. So this looks really pretty. Now I'm going to talk about my other planters. A couple of episodes ago, I planted up this one right here, and I put in some Swiss chard and some kale, and they're doing really well. And I planted this one too, and I have some beets in this one, and what else did I plant? Radishes. I put radishes in there too. So once the radishes are ready, I'm going to pull them out, and I'm going to put in some more beets so that I'm doing a little bit of succession sowing. And this one, I am going to do some bok choy, And I'm going to do some carrots. So once the bok choy is done, then the carrots will have a little bit more space, but the carrots take a little bit longer to get ready. So that's why I'm doing the bok choy first, because those are a small variety of bok choy and they'll become ready a lot sooner than the carrots are. The carrots are kind of like end of the season. So now I'm just kind of making a little circle around the outside, kind of like another one here and another one in the middle, just to kind of let me know where I'm going to be planting them. So for the bok choy, they are only 1/4 of an inch down, so it's barely on, just below the surface. Do a few more, and I'm just kind of sprinkling around this inner circle that I have going right here. And once those are gone, then I can do another whole thing of carrots, and it'll be kind of like the succession planting again. Now for carrots, they don't need to be buried very deep. Same thing with the bok choy. So I am barely going to be covering them. And some people like to sow them on the surface and then just put a little bit of like, straw or something else over them. And I am actually allergic to straw, so I don't use that. So I actually am just going to bury them with a little bit of soil. And the soil is a pretty light mixture since it's new. Hey, Lola. And same thing, just kind of sprinkle a few here, a little bit around the outside, just like that. So you can do root crops in these. I did last year and they turned out good. And I also planted bok choy in here and it turned out good. So I just want to kind of lightly cover them, just a little bit, just like that. Kind of move some of the soil back around all over in here. And then just kind of firm it down because you want them to have some contact with the soil. And it's easy as that. So no matter what kind of space you have, you can still have a garden too. I started out in decorative pots and then I got these. And I'm also going to show you a couple of other options that you can do. And you can do this on a deck, on a patio, wherever you have some sunlight. You can garden. Another idea for you is planters like this large one that Donnie and I built last year. If you have just an area like this, you can still garden. We are using this for all flowers this year, but last year I put some lemongrass in here and I put some peppers too. So you can do veggies, you can do flowers, you can do a mix, you can still plant. Also, I have this planter right here that I have put lettuce in, and I even had a few of them come back, but it is on wheels so that I can move it around. So there's a couple different options. I have one more that I want to show you. I just acquired this horse trough and it had holes all drilled in it, so you couldn't actually use it for a water container anymore. But these make excellent garden beds, and they are selling these without the bottoms a lot, and they're pretty expensive. But if you can come across a used one like I did, I would definitely pick it up because these make great planters. And I will be doing a video later on where I show you the hugelkultur that I'm going to do in this, because filling this all up with soil is a little bit harder. But if you do a hugelkultur, it'll definitely work. So even if you have space for something like this, or maybe many of these, you can garden. So no matter what space you have, or what type of containers you have, like this decorative whiskey barrel and also these metal tubs that I have below me here, you can have a garden. And there's so many different options out there. You know that I have a whole bunch of pots on my deck with flowers in them. But I'm growing strawberries in this one, mint, there's horseradish in here. There's so many different options of what you can grow. You are not limited. So I hope this inspires you that no matter your space, you can garden. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Happy gardening, everyone.